You ever noticed how in South Africa, the excuse for everything is always apartheid? Load shedding, well, apartheid. Potholes, apartheid. Your cousin's failed Forex scam? Somehow, apartheid. This week, unions were outraged when KwaZulu-Natal's police commissioner, Lt-Gen Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, dared to suggest that unions themselves are part of the reason for South Africa's unemployment crisis. And instead of taking a long, hard look in the mirror, Cosatu doubled down and said, no. It's not us. It's apartheid's ghost still pulling the strings. Really? 30 years later, we're still blaming a dead system for policies written by the ANC Cosatu alliance today? Let's talk about why that argument is nonsense. Have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is how far we've gotten. This is how much we have raised so far in order to produce the next documentary, Stolen Ground 2 and 3. In case you don't know, we are raising funds in order to produce the next two documentaries, Stolen Ground 2 and 3, which will be on the Grabouw and Hermanus land grabs. If just 5,000 people donate 50 Rand, we will hit our goal. And we will be able to investigate these stories and uncover the truth behind land grabs in South Africa. Pause the video now if you want to quickly scan the QR code and go directly to the BackaBuddy link. This is useful if you're watching on TV, but you can also find a link to the BackaBuddy campaign in the description and in the pinned comment. And if you prefer EFT, well, EFT details are also available in the description and pinned comment. Every cent helps. Let's uncover the truth together. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Joe Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. So here's what went down. At a stakeholder engagement in Durban, Mkhwanazi pointed out something obvious, that unions' relentless for higher wages combined with rigid labor laws makes it harder for the state to hire more police officers and for businesses to employ workers. His words? Simple. The higher the salaries we need, the less the employment. That's the reality. Unions, they lost their minds. Cosatu and others condemned Mkhwanazi's statements. Edwin Mkhwanazi called the remarks misplaced and dangerously divisive, insisting that workers aren't the problem, but austerity, capitalism, and wait for it, apartheid are.
I've heard that before.
But here's the catch. While they shout, not us, they've been in bed with the ANC since 1994, writing the very policies that created this mess. Let's unpack why the apartheid made us unequal argument doesn't hold water in 2025. 1. 30 years is enough time. Apartheid ended in 1994. That's 31 years ago. If inequality and unemployment are still apartheid's fault, then what exactly have our leaders been doing all this time? Cosatu has been part of the ANC alliance for decades, influencing policy, blocking reforms, and pushing union-first agendas. And if the system is broken, then they helped break it. This is like blaming your ex for why you're still single 15 years later. At some point, maybe it's not them, maybe it's you.
Curiouser and curiouser.
2. Union-driven wage hikes equals fewer jobs. Unions love to claim they're fighting for dignity and survival. Noble words. But when those wage demands exceed what government or businesses can afford, the result isn't dignity, it's unemployment. Take the police. Mkhwanazi wasn't lying. Salary hikes eat the budget, so fewer recruits get hired. More crime, fewer jobs, and in the private sector, small businesses avoid hiring because it's nearly impossible to fire anyone, thanks to labor laws written with union ink. It's like insisting on a 5-star meal when your fridge only has 2 eggs and a slice of bread. It's a great idea until everyone else goes hungry. 3. Strikes bleed the economy. Mining strikes, transport strikes, Eskom strikes. Each time, billions are lost, production stalls, and investor confidence tanks. Remember Marikana in 2012? A wage demand spiraled into violence and tragedy. The world watched, investment fled, and who got hurt the most? Workers, not union bosses. Unions still pat themselves on the back like heroes of the struggle. No, you're heroes of unemployment. 4. Protecting inefficient efficiency. Unions don't just fight for higher wages. They fight to protect inefficiency. Workers can't be fired for poor performance because of union-backed protections. Eskom is the poster child. Bloated staff, unaffordable wages, and a utility that can't keep the lights on. But the unions defend the status quo because accountability is apparently anti-worker. South Africa doesn't have a job shortage, it has a work ethic shortage, and unions are the gatekeepers.
Those sneaky bastards.
5. Global reality check. Other nations with horrific histories have turned things around. India was colonized for centuries. South Korea had dictatorships. Germany was literally divided by a wall, but they all reformed, encouraged investment, and grew their economies. South Africa? We doubled down on cater deployment, union strongholds, and policies like BEE that enrich the elite while shutting out the unemployed. And every time someone calls it out, the answer is no, it's apartheid. And Eskom is failing because Jan van Riebeeck forgot to bring solar panels. This whole blame game is absurd. Cosatu crying apartheid in 2025 is like blaming Shakespeare because your Netflix show sucks.
Technical.
He set the bar high, but you've had centuries to figure out your own script. Here's the real hypocrisy. Unions say austerity is the problem, but who do you think caused austerity? Bloated wage bills, corruption, and reckless spending. The government. The government spends more on salaries than on infrastructure, innovation, or growth. And unions cheer it on because their members get paid, while millions outside the union system stay jobless. That's not solidarity. That's selfishness dressed up in red t-shirts. Let me be crystal clear. Inequality today is not apartheid's ghost haunting us. It's choices made by this government and its union partners, Cosatu included. South Africa's unemployed don't need more excuses. They don't need more speeches about dignity. They need jobs. And jobs require investment and flexibility. 3 things unions have spent decades destroying. Mkhwanazi wasn't divisive, he was honest. And in South Africa, honesty is treated like treason. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to help me expose the truth behind land grabs in South Africa by going to the Back a Buddy campaign and donating at least 50 Rand. If 5,000 people donate 50 Rand, we will hit our goal. But also, if you prefer EFT details, those details are also in the description or pinned comment. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Do you agree with Mkhwanazi? Do you not agree? Do you not agree with me? Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comment section. While you're there, leave a like on this video and share it far and wide. And no matter where you're watching this episode or which platform you're watching this episode, don't forget to drop a like, a follow, or a subscribe. I have more content coming your way, and with all that being said, thanks for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
Sir, where are you?
There you are. You made it.
Yeah, are you ready to go down to the hospital?
Uh-huh. But first, can you guess what I have?
Is it poop?
It's boo-boo.
Oh.
You want some?
Hold on one second, sir.
Get the percent right now, all right? Okay, wait, have you ever been covered in poop before?
No.
No? Okay, you're about to be.